From the stunning landscapes of northeastern India emerges a force like no other. A force that has stood the test of time, with a legacy that started in 1835. Known for its unbreakable spirit, unwavering courage, and remarkable discipline, we are the Sentinels of the Northeast. We are the Assam Rifles.
As the Director General of the oldest paramilitary force, while our role in the Northeast is well known, what is lesser known is the fact that we have operated in areas beyond the Northeast also.
In our 188 years of legacy, we have delivered whenever the chance or opportunity came our way.
In the year 1826, the Anglo-Burmese War ended and we were born and named the Kachar Levy and later recognized as the Frontier Force along with Jorhat Levy and Kuki Levy. We are proud to be the oldest paramilitary force in India. The flourishing tea industry was the principal source of wealth in the Northeast in the 18th century. Our main task in our early years was to protect the eastern frontier of Assam from Brahmaputra to Kachar and the neighboring hill areas to stabilize the economic activities and unpleasant uprisings of the tribal groups. In the coming years, we were converted to 3 Assam military police battalions. Lushai Hills, later 1 Assam Rifles, Lakhimpur, later 2 Assam Rifles, and Naga Hills, later 3 Assam Rifles. We carried out numerous successful joint expeditions in the hills to subdue resistance of tribes in Naga Hills, Mizo Hills, and Lushai Hills. Our valor and sacrifice was rewarded with 100 frontier police personnel receiving their first such award, the Indian General Service Medal, with clasp Lushai. During World War I, the Manipur Battalion, now 4 Assam Rifles, and the Darang Battalion, now 5 Assam Rifles, were raised, and 3,000 personnel were inducted into the British Army to fight in Europe and the Middle East. Our soldiers fought bravely with the British Army in both World Wars. They were recognized for their valor and conferred the title the Assam Rifles in 1917. During World War II, Assam Rifles was deployed in the Northeast sector to counter the Japanese invasion threat. We were part of the fabled ghost-like Victor Force and conducted reconnaissance and harassment missions in Burma. Assam Rifles units also fought alongside British and Indian troops in the Burma front battles. We played a vital role in managing and evacuating refugees from Burma during the first Burma campaign. Battle of Kohima, also known as the Stalingrad of the East, was the most prominent battle fought in the Northeast during World War II. The Japanese Imperial Army planned to invade India from the northeast and capture Kohima and Jorhat. The Allied forces resisted with the help of the Assam Rifles Victor Force, disrupting the enemy's communication lines and advance. Assam Rifles delayed the Japanese advance towards Kohima with a 5-day defense at Jessami. Assam Rifles regained lost ground and defeated the previously undefeated 31st Division of the Japanese forces. We were awarded 48 gallantry medals, including 4 military crosses that were received by Subedar Asurdhan Rai, Subedar Uttam Singh Chhetri, Jamadar Khadka Bahadur Limbu, and Jamadar Deb Singh Chhetri. During the time of the Japanese invasion of Burma, families sought refuge in India, enduring a nightmare. Trek for months, hiding in the jungle, facing disease, hunger, and danger from snipers. The Assam Rifles provided support and care for the refugees. The Assam Rifles Battalion received appreciation from the Burmese government, tea planters, and locals as a recognition of their selfless service. We were gifted a silver trophy named the Dhai Murti, symbolizing the humanitarian efforts of the force. This trophy is now a symbol of the good work of the Assam Rifles and a source of inspiration for the entire force. Soon after independence, the country was busy with the unification of states and provinces. The best thing to happen to the Assam Rifles was the foresight of Sir Akbar Hydari, who separated the force from the police. On September 17, 1947, H.G. Bartley, CIE-IP, was appointed the first Inspector General of Assam Rifles, and Colonel Siddhiman Rai as the first Indian Inspector General of the Assam Rifles. Out of the border areas of Assam, NEFA, the present-day Arunachal Pradesh, was created in 1948 and established as a union territory. The Assam Rifles was asked to support all administrative activities in that region. NEFA had split areas with no faith at all for the Indian government. There was much chaos, and stabilizing the situation was a Herculean task. The Assam Rifles gained faith of the people of present Arunachal and became the most recognized and familiar face of the Northeast. In 1951, Major Bob Kathing led a force of 200 soldiers from the Assam Rifles on a mission to Tawang. After a grueling trek, they arrived in early February, and Major Kathing with his force planted the Indian tricolour for the first time in the soil of Tawang. Famous anthropologist and a naturalist, Verrier Elwin, has said everything for the force in a few words. The custodians of law and order, the pioneers of every advance into the interior, the guardian of our borders and the friends of the hill people. Modestly and without fuss, they have faced every hardship and difficulty, and thousands of villagers in the wildest of areas think of them with affection and gratitude. In 1953, the insurgency began in the Northeast that marked the first insurgency and counter-insurgency operations in independent India. Assam Rifles secured the place. 7 battalions of the Assam Rifles were deployed, resulting in both casualties and honours, including 3 Ashok Chakra Class 3 medals. Keeping the sovereignty and safety of a country is not an easy job. The Assam Rifles was recognized as the best counter-insurgency force and frontliners fighting a modern war. In 1959, the Assam Rifles Training Centre was established in Misamari, Assam, but later shifted to Dimapur, Nagaland in 1962 and renamed as the Assam Rifles Training Centre and School, remaining the cradle of excellence until today. Something bigger happened on the global front in 1959. The Tibetan uprising against the atrocious Chinese forces had failed, and the Dalai Lama left Tibet. He was offered asylum in India, and a 7-member team of the Assam Rifles escorted him into the Indian territory through Arunachal Pradesh, then NEFA. Assam Rifles received blessings from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, which are still placed and protected in our museum. May your luck increase to the size of a mountain. May your fame be such as to cover the whole sky. May your knowledge become vast and deep as the sea. Long and healthy lives to you, and hope your work for others will be a success. In 1961, Assam Rifles launched an expedition to demarcate the boundaries between India and Burma, including the important Chaukhan Pass situated in the strategic point between India and Burma. The area was under Chinese observation, making its occupation crucial to prevent Chinese invasion. Expedition on foot was launched and lost in March by Assam Rifles. The second expedition managed to reach Chaukhan Pass, the most inaccessible and inhospitable area, and later to Vijayanagar. The region was inhabited by Lisu tribe. The Indian tricolour was hoisted for the first time on November 27, 1961. The iconic location stands as a symbol of modern India, supported by Assam Rifles, with efforts to bridge the gap between tribal communities and the administration. In 1962, China attacked India on two fronts, Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh, then Nepal. The Assam Rifles was responsible to keep a low profile in all the Nepal sectors at Kameng, Subansiri, Siang, Walong and Tirap. Assam Rifles, without getting directly in touch with the Chinese, kept erecting platoon-sized posts on all strategic points. We took a brave front and were the first to bear the brunt of the full Chinese assault. We defeated the enemy at many places. Our soldiers fought with full determination till the ceasefire was declared. Had it not been for our valiant stand, the Chinese would have captured many points of the now Arunachal Pradesh. Assam Rifles received 14 gallantry awards for our brave and courageous stand. Despite the ongoing insurgency in the Northeast, we fought valiantly to secure stability for the people. Our soldiers excelled in counter-insurgency operations during the 1960s with three officers, Major Man Bahadur Rai, Subedar Major Khadka Bahadur Limbu and Major Jasram Singh earning the prestigious Ashok Chakra for their bravery. Major Jasram Singh, on sharing his reflections on a successful operation conducted by the Assam Rifles, said, "The operation was highly successful and the most significant accomplishment was that there were zero casualties among our troops. My experience during this operation reaffirmed the bravery and courage of an Assam Rifle soldier, and I know that they will follow their leader and complete their mission even at the risk of their own lives." In the wars fought between India and Pakistan in 1965 and 1971, Assam Rifles was not directly involved. But after the withdrawal of army from Nagaland and Manipur, law and order scenario was to be maintained by us. We had many skirmishes with the East Pakistan Rifles and Mujahids on the border and Mizo hostiles from East Pakistan. We continued with our task of implementing new development policies even in the remotest parts of Northeast India, making the locals understand the power of democracy. The Assam Rifles played a vital role in integrating the tribal population with mainstream India. As part of the Indian peacekeeping force during Operation Pavan in Sri Lanka in 1987, we were instrumental in maintaining peace and order in the most volatile areas of Sri Lanka. In 1990, Jammu and Kashmir faced infiltration and militancy as Pakistan tried to take over J&K. 8 battalions of the Assam Rifles were deployed in Jammu and Kashmir from 1990 to 1998. Operation Dudhi changed the paradigm of counterinsurgency and is the most successful operation conducted by any security force till date.
What was unique about this operation was that there was a record established during this operation. This operation was led by a JCO. He had 14 men with him.
Led by Nayab Subedar Padam Bahadur Chetri, confronted militants at 14,000 feet. Braving against all odds in an unfamiliar terrain, they killed 72 militants, apprehended 13, and seized large amounts of arms and ammunition.
And the same battalion, during its 2-year stint, was able to eliminate more than 200 militants, besides apprehending about 222 of them. This is an all-time record.
8 battalions of the Assam Rifles received many honors and awards, including 2 Kirti Chakras, 1 Shaurya Chakra, 1 Yudh Seva Medal, and 10 Sena medals for previous operations in J&K. We remained committed to the Northeast region amidst evolving insurgency challenges and external threats to unity. Between 2000 and 2010, we were engaged in significant encounters, including Operation Hifazat in Manipur, resulting in the elimination of many insurgents.
अब एक गुप्त सूत्रों से खबर मिली है 3 एपीएलटी की विद्रोही गांव इलाके में आए हुए हैं। क्या आप सब लोग मेरे साथ इस ऑपरेशन में साथ देने के लिए तैयार हैं? तैयार हैं? तैयार हैं?
As the country moved towards its 75th year of independence, we continued to fight insurgency, maintain high vigilance in the border areas and hinterland, and address the growing problems of drugs and contraband in the region. In a major operation, Major Sri Ram Kumar received the Ashok Chakra for his courageous actions during an operation which saw elimination of dreaded insurgents. We are violent in a given situation, but we are also compassionate and a true friend. The Assam Rifles has grown from 750 soldiers to 65,000 personnel and 46 battalions, and is the only central paramilitary force with its headquarters away from New Delhi. With 3 IG headquarters, 12 sector headquarters, and 3 training centers, we are a modern force capable of tackling any threat, whether internal or external. We man the 1,643 kilometers of the India-Myanmar border and protect locals against insurgent activities. The Assam Rifles were also deployed in an overseas mission at Haiti as part of a UN mission to maintain a secure and stable government during the process of strengthening the Haitian government. We inducted women soldiers in our ranks in 2015, and since then, women have been deployed on all frontline duties alongside men. They perform border guarding, counter-insurgency operations, crack down on smuggling, and deployments near the line of control. Women have proved to be as efficient as their male counterparts in the force, and they traverse the difficult terrain with ease.
We have successfully, trained and transformed them into a trained combatant soldier for Assam Rifle, which is very, very satisfying and heartening to see.
We all think as a girl, we can't do this, we can't do that. But after joining here in Assam Rifle, I can see that there is nothing such things that I can't do.
Our rifle women are now proving their mettle while being deployed overseas in the United Nations mission in Congo, Golan Heights in Israel, and now recently at Abyei, Africa. Assam Rifles training centers offer gender-neutral training on discipline, warfare expertise, and leadership, with modern facilities for weapon and jungle warfare, mine and IED threat recognition. Live camp training in natural habitats and conditions prepares us to face any unpleasant and unwanted situations in dangerous environments. 44 weeks of grueling training and much more transforms us into the best trained warriors. The one who falls shall rise above all. We are proud to be a part of the premier counter-insurgency force of the country. Assam Rifles boasts of state-of-the-art sports infrastructure across all its stations, supported by top-notch coaching for all its sportsmen and women. With numerous national and international sporting accolades under our belt, both male and female members of the Assam Rifles have demonstrated exceptional athletic prowess. Furthermore, Assam Rifles leverages sports as a vehicle to tap into the region's passionate young sports talent, steering them towards the mainstream. Apart from soldiering, we render all types of socio-economic services to the needy, including promoting education, raising infrastructure, providing medical care, implementing government development schemes, providing vocational training, preparing aspirants for defense recruitment and higher studies, building water supply chains, and above all, providing empathy and love. We are the first responders to any natural calamity in the Northeast. It is part of our behavior. Be it floods of 2021-22 or the landslides, earthquakes in the past, or any such call for our help. We stand strong with the locals, staying true to our accolade as friends of the Northeast. Assam Rifles uses education to secure a better future for children. This is done through initiatives like the Assam Rifles Public Schools, Center of Excellence, and the residential Bhaichung Bhutia Football School.
Assam Rifles is the reason why I have gotten comfortable in my own skin, why I have been able to embrace life's challenges, and if it wasn't because of this school, I think I'd pretty much be the same timid child that I was back then.
Coaching is provided to children from below poverty line families to appear for Sainik school entrance exams and also for pre-training of Agniveers, and the results have been inspiring. Since 1835, we have defended the Northeast against external aggression and protected it from insurgencies. We have also served in Jammu and Kashmir and overseas missions. Locals call us the Sentinels of the Northeast, recognizing our commitment, bravery, and selfless service. These brave and consolidated men and women soldiers of Assam Rifles, when passing out, take a pledge to be truthful and forthright, humane, cultured, and compassionate, always protect the weak, and fight and embrace the consequences willingly. They are the future of our country, a promise for a better tomorrow, staying true to the motto of valor, glory, and sacrifice.
In our 188 years of history, we have constantly evolved, and this evolution depended upon the situation, the threats, the challenges that came our way. And every time we have delivered. But that besides, we have been fighting shoulder to shoulder with the Indian Army in conventional operations, and going forward, we shall be doing this in a very big way, and we shall deliver no matter what the challenges are. And this, I can say, is quite well substantiated by our past record.
Our heart goes out to our braves who lay down their lives so that the people of their country can stay protected and live in peace. They pledge their lives for the honor of their motherland. We feel proud and humble to have such great men and women in our force who didn't think twice before falling in their line of duty. A big salute to all the 1,221 brave hearts of the Assam Rifles. The Assam Rifles will always stand tall as a symbol of resilience and strength for the people of the Northeast and the nation as a whole. The unwavering commitment to duty is a testament to our indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve. The Assam Rifles will continue to serve as a shining example of what it means to be a true sentinel and protector of the people.